Hello, my dear friends, out in the ether. Here I am at Blueford Orbital, and I thought today I would do something different, something unprecedented I normally only do by myself. Yes, I play with myself. That didn't sound right. I kind of rebuilt a new ship, but it's not exactly the Raxxla Express I had originally. It's just off by 2 light years, has 2 more light years jump than normal. But I believe when I was exploring, I was doing local. Hey, Jack, what's up? So, here's the scenario. Here's what I'm doing. Every time I start a new account, I basically buy a hauler and do the same thing I did day one, and I try to trace my steps to find Raxxla. A couple of things I'm gonna do different, so don't get pissed off at me if you're watching this and you're like, why is he flying towards the planets? Because back then I didn't have a detailed surface scanner, so I didn't have enough money to buy one. I had very limited funds, and I only used it for the ship's whatever. Good morning, Moriarty. So what I did for exploration, I figured along the lines I'm gonna buy the SS and whatever. I'm not even sure if we had DSS back then. I don't remember using it ever until later. But in any case, I have a DSS on here. If I find a system that I think matched the system that I went into, I will fly towards it, and it'll be somewhat like one of those rest spots, resource extraction sites. They don't really pop up until you get close. So it'll be like that. So even though you've scanned, it might have been scanned 1,000,000 times already. But if you're not flying towards those planets, you're not going to pick up on it. You're not going to pick it up at all. So I kind of made the hauler again, called the Raxxla or Bust. We're headed out right now to Fomalhaut. It's 14 jumps. I'm going to scan what I think is going to be good. I'm not going to do any surface scan, so I'm not going to land. I'm not going to do any exobiology. This is strictly kind of horizon kind of deal. So let's get started. Let's see. So I already plotted a course for Fomalhaut. Using local jumps, it's 14 jumps. Let's do that now. So I'm just going to scan the system, do a DSS, right? If I do find maybe an Earth-like world, I'll scan it. But more or less, it's going to be a little bit of a grind. So if you don't want to watch this, good luck. But I am going to try again, which I usually do. Then I mark the system where I stopped, and I keep going. But I don't think it'll be too far away. I think maybe 150 to 200 light years from here. So let's see what happens. Oh, good. He wants to ram me. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now. Since the... Let's see. The community goal is looking good. Looks like I'm going to hit top 50. Doesn't on this account. Everybody else is complete. Everybody's in line to receive that cargo, pre-engineered cargo rack. I tried to get the similar engineering. I don't know what I did previously. Maybe they changed things, I don't know. But I'm keeping it kind of like the same. And I don't know why it's taking so long. But if you're here and you're watching, and I do find it, you might be the first ones to actually see it. And that's including me, right? And I do have high hopes one day someone, even myself, will find it. Because it's meant to be. It's impossible not to. And I'm stuck in the great ivory cobra. This is great. Ivy Cobra. So I have to log out, log back in. Forgive me. Great. So what I did when I first started out is I had a hauler. I bought the hauler, I outfitted it, and I remember having only like 1,000 credits left. I had nothing left after I upgraded the hauler. I did my best to kind of like upgrade the parts when I started. When I upgrade the parts with the money I had, but I had no money. I didn't even have money for, I think I didn't even have money for a fuel scoop. Though I did get a fuel scoop eventually. So I'm trying to find Raxxla, but the game doesn't want me to find Raxxla. So not even 10 seconds out and I have Ivy Cobra. I love Ivory Cobra because it disconnects me from the server. So that's not a happy day. You missed the bubble? Where are you, Moriarty? If you missed the bubble. Raxxla or bust. There it is. If you guys have noticed, I've been doing some videos on some new ships. Tomorrow, I think the Eagle's popping up. I believe. Or today was the Eagle. I think today's the Eagle. So I'm going in line. I'm buying each ship individually and outfitting them. But first few ships, there's really no purpose for them. So it's like starter ships. You really can't use them effectively until you get your Python or whatever. So I don't see, even though I outfitted them, I didn't see how I'm going to use them in the game. The adder, though, is different. I've used the adder many, many times. Hello, R2 Dizzle. Mashizzle. Oh, 07, good sir. Okay, so like I said, I started out in LHS 3446. I did local routes, which I didn't understand why. At first, when I started the game, I had the local routes checked off. It wasn't by accident. I guess it's a game default setting, right? I didn't check off the higher range. So I'm taking 4 or 5 jumps when the actual whatchamacallit, the Road to Riches from ED Tools says like only 1 jump or whatever. So I'm like, why is it taking so long? Alright, so let me show you what I'm going off of. Let's see, window capture, route. Is this it? No. No. Wait. Is this it? No. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so this is the Road to Riches route that I set up. But I set up from Fomalhaut. I'm jumping to Fomalhaut. And from there, I began. I have an idea that's just before this one. So it's between Fomalhaut and here, locally. So you might call me crazy, but this is the game. I actually went to it. Rum runners. Okay. So I'm in this system. Let me scan it because it threw me off. Ivy Cobra. Not even 2 seconds out of the gate and I get Ivy Cobra. Just wonderful. Alright. Oh, only 2 bodies. Wonderful. They built a station here. Wonderful. Okay. Okay, this is not an SCO drive, by the way. I don't have the power plant to actually take on an SCO drive. So, I just lost my... Okay. Okay, great. Let's keep going. So I do this every time I get a new account. I do a Road to Riches. I do the local run. And I do 200 to 300 jumps to see if I can find it. Believe me. A person is not crazy and not lying if he's doing 200 to 300 jumps to try to find where he was before. So, alright, let's see. Five bodies. What do we look like? It's nothing. Just suns. Okay. Let's keep going. I didn't have a fuel scoop. That's another thing. Not till later. Hello, Corvax. Corvus. So I'm kind of like running Road to Riches. I figure I'd do a run and try to find Raxxla again. This is the 7th attempt. I give up after a couple of hundred jumps. It's like finding a needle in a haystack. But usually I don't do what I said I'd do. I just scan from the sun and then I move on. So it's possibly that I actually passed by the place. I actually passed by. Okay, let's scan this baby. If I do see a system that looks familiar, and believe me, looks familiar. 3A. Okay. If I do find a system that looks familiar, I will fly towards those planets like I did before. I see body. It's probably not going to be around here. It's after Fomalhaut. Okay, gotta go up a little bit. Last night we had 144 people jumping on here. I'll be honest with you, Corvus. It was between Fomalhaut. In my honest opinion, and Mad Jandi. Let me show you. So here's the list. So basically from Fomalhaut, right, between there and here, to the best of my recollection. I don't think I went past this point. But it's local, and you have to fly towards the planets. You're not going to pick it up if you just scan it from the sun. That's why people haven't found it yet. They might have seen that it's like 500,000 light years out, light seconds out, and they say, I'm not going to go there to scan some gas giants. Right? So I'm going to try. I'm going to try again. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Every time I get a new account, this is the baptism for that account. Do what I did before. And hope that I find it. But also, it was in Horizon. It wasn't an Odyssey. So maybe they've actually changed things around or hid it or moved it somewhere else. Okay. I'm looking for this. That's where. I was gonna do a few other things today. I was thinking maybe I can do conflict zones. Maybe I can. I said no. The one thing I need to do is wait out the community goal to be finished before I go into the black. Because I want to see what they're gonna do. Maybe this Friday or this Tuesday coming up. They might have a Halloween event or something. And I don't want to be out in the black and then all of a sudden, oh, look at that, I could have done that. Oh. So I'm not gonna land on the planets and scan exobiology. I'll do that when I go to try to get to 5,000. So let's see this system. What it looks like, it's definitely not what I'm looking for. So we're gonna keep going. The jumps were short. That's why this is good that I see 7 and 6, and I was like, why am I getting such short jump ranges? But I should be getting more. Alright, let's see. Oh, look, we got a nice water, Earth-like world. Let's scan it. We need to scan. It's going to be above this one here, probably. Yep, probably. Let's do that. I'm farming the hell out of Guardian side because I don't want to have to come back. Yeah, Moriarty, you should. The 3 locations I gave you are ideal for farming the things you need. So you should be okay. And then the Scorpion is badass, so the actual Sentinels can't really touch you with the Scorpion. Okay, this is what? Earth-like world? She looks a little bit too icy. You know, I took a look at that Jurassic world. I don't know why they can't build Earth-like world. You know, I don't know. I keep beating myself over the head and saying, why can't you do it? You know, limit the interaction to one continent or one area at first. Make it a DLC so you can get paid for what you're doing. I don't know. I wish we could have Earth-like worlds. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Let's go. So I'm doing a little bit of exploration. I know it's tedious and monotonous, and maybe you don't want to watch this, but who knows? We might find Raxxla. That'll be a good thing. But a lot of the systems have been colonized, so I would think that someone ended up at Raxxla. Here's the thing about that system. When you come into the system, you're not going to have any planets at first, so you have to fly out to them. So I think it's I do remember. I actually don't remember if it's a binary or binary system. It probably is, because I had to fly towards the planets. Let me get some juice. But there's probably stuff in this. Yeah, I can get juice here. I could get some. Okay, so this guy is colonizing this system. So that means he found nothing. But the reason I took a DSS is because I want to scan the system first, take a look at it, and see if I find. I'm adding another 4,000 or T of cobalt, so I have a nice buffer in 75. By the way, I added 2 more songs. I'm gonna take a look at it. Yeah, I like your songs. They were like metal anthem. I think that's what we called it in the 80s. I should Anyway, okay. Four, that sounds enough, man. Depends what you want to build. You got FSD booster and the shield reinforcement module, right? That's 2 at least. Depends what you want to build. Alright, let's take a look at the system. It's definitely not going to be here. But Belgium, okay. Belgium, huh. Let's go and fuel up. Actually, I've been fueling up already. I don't need to fuel up. Let's just keep going. Ashima. You see, they have all the. Look at it. Asawaza. Chowi. Don't tell me this is named by astronomers. Lakitaka Mu. So don't tell me we can't name our own planets. I need to get more Guardian things. I have the FAD booster, but nothing else. If you have all your engineers, you don't need the Guardians. I only did the Guardian because, well, didn't have any engineers and I didn't have any materials. So I figured that's the easiest step for a brand new player coming into the game. That's the easiest step to get pre-engineered modules and weapons without having to grind out the engineers and materials, which sucks. So that's why I did that. It was for science. For science. Alright, let's go. So, how many jumps left? So Fomelhout. I do want to swap the, if I have the power, I want to swap to a better fuel scoop. It might be already X'd out. It might be already permanent locked. That's a possibility. That they permanent locked the thing. Okay, that's nice. Where am I going? Excuse me. I'm just finding it very, very odd that no one's found it yet. Very odd. With all the colonization we've done. And it wasn't that far away. But it was below the galactic plane. You know, like the galactic equator. It was below that. So, you know, most people will colonize on the galactic plane. Huh. Yeah, check out Inara and see which ones you want to have as a module. I did the 4 because I found it, you know, the shield enhancement, the I'm sorry, I'm brain farting. Shield enhancement, the FSD booster, I need power plant, and the distro, right? The distributor, because I was focused on the Type 11, the Type 8. I was focused on Type 8 and having, man, look at all this here. Jeez. I was focused on the Type 8 having a better distro. But even with the Guardian distro, the Type 8 still is not good. And it should have been a Class 5, not a Class 4. After owning the game for 10 years, I finally started playing. I got 40 hours in this week. You owned it for 10 years, you never played? You kidding? That's crazy. That's like me, dude. I buy it and I put it aside and I play it later. I still haven't played Red Dead Redemption, and I bought it 2 years ago. Kind of like me, I do the same thing. Okay, so Guardian. I figured a brand new player should have Guardian. Should go for Guardian first. It's not that bad of a combat, and the experience is good. Yeah, fellow brother, I kind of do the same thing. I actually sucked at Elite when I got it. One of the reasons was I had flight assist off, so I was flying all over the place. I didn't know why. And then I watched the video by Hawks Gaming, and then I realized, oh, that's why I'm flying all over the place. So let's see. This system does not have anything worthwhile. It's not what we're looking for. Let's keep going. So I hope you enjoy it. Actually, it's kind of like a Walmart of games. You got everything going on. Just don't be too excited about first-person shooter or the combat. Space combat is very good, actually. Okay. I can't put it down, actually. And since I have nothing else to do, this is what I do most of the time. '07 Obi. We are in the hunt for Raxxla. Welcome to the Raxxla or Bust. These planets look very large. Let me see. Let me get out of the way here. Okay, so these are nothing. The wolf system. Oh, look at that. But people have been here already, so that means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. But people have been here already. First map by Kikbo. So he's been here already. So I don't think this is it. But when I make long hauls, 40 jumps, it gets kind of boring. Mostly they pay out 1 million. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. $40 jumps. Where are you going for those jumps? I'll tell you what, go to my system and do colonization. You'll get at least 1 million. Well, if you have the Panther Clipper, close to 1 million. You should be actually Panther Clipper. I get 1.8, so you should get 1 million if you have something smaller. And just do colonization. Just you can find colonization stuff all over the place, and most of them will have something built in the system so that you can load up from a refinery. And going back and forth from the refinery to the colonization, you can make at least 1 million. That's 1 million every 10 minutes. Right? So you're helping somebody out by helping them with the colonization, but you're making about 1 million every 10 minutes. Or so. Okay, so did I scan this thing? 20 bodies. 20 bodies. Ooh, we have a lot of bodies. Okay, we have a second sun. Ooh. This seems like a nice system. Somebody's mapped this already, though. If it says map, does that mean that it was mapped by DSS? Oh, that's why. You got type 6. Get type 8. Do you have enough for type 8? It should only cost... I don't know how much it costs. Do you have about 40 million? It'll only be about 40 million. That'll get you like at least 400. Type 6 doesn't do much. I don't think it has much cargo. No, barely for a type 7. Okay. Do you have a squadron, fellow brother? Why don't you join mine? I got about 9 billion in the bank. Buy whatever you want. And get yourself a better ship. I can buy a 7, but it's just more cargo. Don't know. It has much. It has much more. You can get 400 in the 7. I don't know about the 6. The 7 will do about 400. Yeah, type 8. What am I saying 7 for? Type 8 is the one you want. Type 8 is the one. Thank you, Ogre. 50 tons? Jesus. No wonder it's taking you forever. Yeah, the smaller transports are obsolete, I think, at this point. Do you have a squadron, fellow brother? Do you have a squadron? Okay. Okay, these guys have been out that far, so this is not the place for that. No, not yet. Okay. Well, it's up to you. If you join mine, I got 9 billion in the bank. You'll have access right away. You can buy whatever you want. Buy yourself a Type 8. Go to a stronghold carrier. Are you with any faction? Like Grom or whatever. One of the power play factions. Because you can go to a stronghold carrier and buy yourself any ship there. It's kind of like Shinrada Desra. So I'll have everything that you need to upgrade your ship. Except Guardian. So if you'd like, you can join my guild. I'll give you access right away. And then you can take money out and use it for purchase of a new ship. Type 6 is not going to make any money. Okay, so let's see, why can't we change it? This next system is called Deneb Al-Jedi. Deneb Al-Jedi. Come on, man. We can't change the name of the squadron, the name of the systems. They're gonna come up with that. I bet you. They're gonna put it. They're gonna put it in a quarter where they're kind of not expecting to make money in, like first quarter. So they'll do something like that. You can name planets. First it'll be planets. You'll be able to name a planet, and then you'll be able to name a system. But it'll be in progression, so they can spread out their quarterly reports, so it looks nicer instead of just doing it all at once. Okay, this one's a big one, but it doesn't have anything I need. Okay, I know it's not gonna be Raxxla yet. Man, I'm surprised that nobody found Raxxla yet. I really am surprised. I'm really surprised. But, I'm really, really surprised. Oh, yeah. Fellow brother, man, you should do the community gold. That'll give you 100 million. That'll give you enough for good suggestion, Ogre. Good suggestion. That'll give you at least 100 million for a new ship. You can get the Type 8 right away. Type 8. Thanks for the offer. I would like to join your guild, but I don't. I will not need your money. Okay. Borrow it. Take it out of guild bank and pay it back later. You'll be able, with a Type 8, you'll be able to make it back in a couple of runs. No biggie. It's there for use, like this kind of use. Somebody torturing themselves to make it. I would have done, okay, you want to make your own money, fellow brother. Here's what you do. You get yourself an Artemis suit and start doing some exobiology. Just maybe about 5 scans. You'll have at least 50 million with 5 scans. Yeah, and the CG is another thing. You can make a some quick money in. When's the CG ending? It's two more, isn't it? No, I didn't do the community goal yet. I have seen lots of, but I didn't click it yet. Oh, okay. Let's see, how much time do you have left? The 75% is like 100 million, man. Yeah, 75% is 110 million. You need 4,000 tons to deliver. 4,000. I don't know if you can do that though. But you only have two hours left. Unfortunately. I would have done that, man. 3-4 hours? It says 2 hours. 2 p.m. UTC, okay. Oh, there he goes. Corvax has it. Okay. It's too bad. It made you for. Yeah, you're not gonna get that. You should have. You should have worked on that a little bit, man. That's 110 million that you would have made. That's some. That's a good cheddar. Okay, here's something you can do. Get yourself an armament suit. Use go in my description of my video. You'll see Spansh. Do Road to Exobiology or Exomastery. All you need is maybe 5 scans, and you got yourself about 50 million. Okay, that should be enough to buy the T8, and you'll have about 400 to haul. It'll be better. So you don't need to borrow any money or be in any guild or anything like that. Do 5 scans. 5 scans will get you one. Just one, and you get. Yeah, that's true, Obi. I was being, you know, I didn't want to sound too optimistic, you know. But if you do about 5 scans, you should have enough. You should pop out at least 100, 200 million. Yeah, no decal, no cargo rack. You don't even need a level 2. You just need the suit, the scan. No one's going to attack you. You don't need. Just use your ship to land on the surface and scan and keep going. If you've been following me for a while, I do these things. I do exobiology a lot. Okay. First of all, you have to have a route where you're going to go. So you go, look at my description, look for spansh.co.uk. SPANSH.co.uk. And that will give you a list of places you can go based on where you are right now. Okay? You just need your Artemis suit, and that's it. There's nothing else. You can just land and scan things. You need to do 3 scans of the same plant within a, let's say, 500-meter radius. That'll make you a ton of money. I mean, you've been doing it. You've been doing it the old-fashioned way. You've been working hard. Most of us do it the easier way. You know, just get the money where it's at. You do about 5 scans. Turn it into Vista Genomics. and they will give you a whole bunch of cheddar. Yeah, so you scan the plants. You need to do 3 scans for a complete specimen, and then man, this is a large system. Why am I scanning the whole thing? Somebody tell me why I'm doing that. Anyway, yeah, do that. You'll make a ton of money. You can buy yourself a T8. Buy a T8 and outfit it for hauling. And that's exactly why I did these videos, like from the beginning. So people can follow step by step, like starting a new account, making money. Okay, so let's move on. I can't get over this cold. Okay. But I think you'll have another opportunity to make millions soon, because I think the reason that they have all the power plays surrounding that permanent lock system is we're going to be doing some scanning in the permanent lock system and probably selling our data to the power plays for buku bucks. $21. Let's see. This one I should have. Okay. But if you need money, there's ways to make money in this game. I wish I could land on that. That's got to be exciting planet. Okay. Metal rich body. Can't see it. It's a B. I got an Earth-like world somewhere. Where is it? High metal content. These rings gotta be full of platinum. Well, Mechan finally made a colonization video that was simple. I praised him for it. Thank you for making something simple. His new compendium, I'm going to call it like a dictionary on colonization, is now 100 pages. That's what I told him. I said, too many, man. It's overwhelming for the brand new player. 100 pages. I won't even read it. And I'm not a brand new player. I'd learn how to do just one part of the game. Okay, Mentos. ABD. A8. And I can't get over this cold. Here we go. Ammonia world. Beautiful. Look at that. AB1. Has rings and everything. Huh. Okay. Let's go scan it. All right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. So, what I did for those who were just joining us, I outfitted, basically poor man outfitting of a hauler with less than 9 light year jump range. I'm doing local route. I'm doing a local route, that's why the jump range is so short. Right? Go ahead work. What is it? Go ahead work? NL? What is that? You gotta go to work. Okay. So I outfitted a hauler and I'm looking for Raxxla. So populated systems I'm not necessarily gonna look in. Unpopulated I will. And I will fly towards those bodies to see if they're the ones I'm looking for. Oh, this is 30 something. Let's scan. +1. But it has people here, so probably not. So when I enter the system, of course I didn't have this, I didn't have the DSS, so I couldn't scan the system. So sorry about that, guys. Oh, Jesus, man. Sorry about that. Windows 11 has a bug in it. I thought we resolved it. I went over the weekend to fix it with my guys, and basically it fixed nothing. It fixed nothing. So yeah, it's a Windows 11 issue. Yeah, I can't fix it. So far, we worked with the BIOS and tried to fix it. We couldn't fix it. So here I am. Here I am. Here I am. So I don't know what to do. I thought I fixed it because I ran tests yesterday. I ran for a while. And I thought it was fixed. Nothing happened. Nothing went black. I ran like how many hours I ran the stream yesterday. Now it went dead again. So don't know what happened. Don't know what happened. So sorry about that. There's nothing I can do about it until until Microsoft decides to fix the damn thing. Somehow the BIOS and the drivers don't work together and just shuts down. So that's the situation. So what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying. When it shut down like this, I was like, oh my god, no. We fixed you. I thought I fixed it. I hate having issues. Still goes black. Anyway, yes, I'm back. I apologize about the situation. It's nothing I could do. It is Windows compatibility with the BIOS. And even though I fixed it, it doesn't seem to work. So I don't know what happened. Okay. I'm scanning along. I'm scanning as fast as I can. This looks like a promising system, though. Has a lot of gas giants. Very nice. But it would be unpopulated. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. It wasn't me. It wasn't my. It was my computer. The Windows 11 has a bug with the BIOS and the drivers, and we thought we fixed it, but I guess we didn't. Okay, so let's see, we have about 5 gas giants here, but this would not be a good system because it's already been populated. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they've already been populated. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, fucking A. Yeah, I'm thinking about rolling back, but that's like a full day's, because I have other stuff that it's attached to 11, so compatibility issues, all that stuff I have to deal with. So I'm thinking about rolling back to Windows 10, but don't know. Windows 11 has issues, lots of issues. It just completely just shuts down. Yeah, I know. They're gonna do it shortly. Then what? And there's formal house. $11 bodies. Let's scan this baby. I gotta get away the sun. Yeah. That's the problem with Windows 10, because now they stop support, so that means that any bugs or any issues, you're stuck with it. But Windows 11 is an utter piece of dog poop, to say it nicely. Right? So Yep. I really hope they do something special this Christmas or even this week. I think they're going to do something this week. They have to. Right? They really got to. So, if you do decide, fellow brother, if you decide to buy another hauler or anything, you're gonna, if you decide when they actually let the Panther Clipper go to market, so you can buy it in a shipyard, you're gonna need about $500 million to outfit that. The ship is about 280, and then outfitting costs a lot. Okay, so see. Yeah, that's not it. Fomalhaut coming up. $500 million. About 480 something. But that should be no problem if you do. You got to remember to kind of mix it up a little bit. Do some exobiology at least a couple of times a week. Scan for half hour, 5 or 6. Go and turn it in, and you'll be raking in the bucks very, very soon. So I am at Fomalhaut. 8 bodies. And I'm going to stop at a station after I scan the system. There should be a Earth-like world here. And then we continue. I don't even know how long I've been going. 1 hour, 12 minutes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I kind of know what happened, but I can't fix it. Because the problem is embedded in the damn software in Windows 11, so I can't actually take it apart and fix the damn thing. They have to fix it on their side. I don't know when they're going to do that, though. Who the hell knows? Okay. There's one behind the sun. All right. Has anybody seen the power play conflict zones? I haven't. I've not seen them in a long time. Do they still have them? I have not seen them in a very, very long time. Here we go. Conversion. And then we stop at the port. Okay. $40 hours for 20 million? Dude, you're doing it wrong. Seriously, if you grind it that long for just 20 million, that's crazy. I had, if you just watch my videos from the first, the dragster, what is it called? The dragster flight school. Okay, from the first time you come, you get your Sidewinder, you can you can get your suit the first day that you get your Sidewinder. Within 20 minutes, you can get your suit by doing some courier missions. That's the first thing I did. Okay. Why is this going off? Okay, Strauss, Fort Lee. Come on, conversion, man. So you do some courier missions, you get your suit. Then you do some scanning missions to get your first ship. So you kind of get out of that Sidewinder. First ship is usually the Cobra Mach 5. It's 2 million plus upgrading, and you'll get that within one scan. Okay, 20 million, that's one scan within 20 minutes. So after that, you do more scanning, right? You're using your Cobra to land on planets to do more scanning and get yourself the next tier up. The next thing up is the T8, which is about 40 million with outfitting. I went from my sign, went to Viper Mach 3, and I bought an Eagle, and I bought Type 6. Now I get missions around 800k. 1.5 mil. Okay. Yeah, so you'll see what I'm talking about. The first thing you should do is get your out of the Sidewinder. With the Sidewinder, I'm actually scanning. I get my suit and I start scanning. Okay, you need a DSS, so that costs 150. The suit costs another 250. You need about 400,000. 300 to 400,000, and you can get enough courier missions at your first location to do that. And then you start scanning, and then all of a sudden now you got a whole bunch of money from scanning. Try the Billionaires Boulevard or Road to Riches. Yeah, that's another thing you can do. Okay, so scan this. But if it's 40 hours for 20 million, that's 5 days, dude. 8 hours a day. That's crazy. You should have 10 billion by now. Yeah, go to Spansh. You'll see. You got the Road to Riches. You got Earth-like worlds. You got ammonia worlds. You'll have Road to Exo Mastery. So that's the one you want for the scanning, the surface scanning, right? No, it's not a mistake. It's not a big deal. But we're all here for you, man. So you can ask questions. No one's gonna bite your head off if you ask questions. We've all been there. So let's park and get some things. We need a better fuel scoop. And that's why I'm doing the videos and I'm leaving it out, because a lot of these guys stop doing videos and they stop. Like the greats, you know, like Exorcist, he was fantastic. Exorcist was yeah, just look it up. Let me give you the, hold on. Let me see. The actual, it's called D R A K. The call sign is DRKK. That's the call sign. You can put either one and it'll bring up the squadron. I'm putting a lot of stuff on the ship, money wise, material wise, Odyssey at least. I'm hoping that they change their minds about Horizon and we can dump materials from the Horizon on the ship too. So feel free to use anything you want. Yeah, 40 hours. You should have made 5 billion, dude. I wish I was around to help you out, cause no, in game, in game. Just go here. I'll show you right now. I'll show you right now. Go to. Let me see. How do you find squadrons? Go to press 4 if you're using keyboard, and press the button that says squadrons. Right? You'll see it in a second. I'm just landing. Press the button that says squadrons. Mine comes up on the squadrons panel already. But you just type in the DRAK acronym. Okay, it says find a squadron. And then that'll help you find a squadron. Let me boot the game first. Okay. Let me get a better fuel scoop. Hopefully they have one. Sorry guys, I'm still fighting this wicked cold. It's not going away. So this originally is where I would start from, and all the posts I put on the forums, I said from Formalhaut out, from that way out, right? Let me get a better fuel scoop. Hopefully I find a better fuel scoop. Come on. Alright, there we go. 3A. Why not? No, I didn't have that kind of money back then, but I just want to fuel up. Okay, so let me show you where I believe it is per my memory. So here's Formalhaut, right in the middle. And if we're looking at the galactic plane going that way, it will be somewhere this way. Somewhere this way. So it would be towards the 7 o'clock and down. And down. Like right around here somewhere. I wish I could remember exactly, but I just don't. Okay, so I did that. I have my list, which okay, wait, where's my list? Is it this one? Huh? No. Route. Okay. So here's my list. And from Formalhaut, I don't believe I went more than here. Mad Jandy. So it's between here and there. Somewhere in this area. I want to be honest with you. I don't think I went past 8 or 9 on my list before I got assaulted by okay, I'm in game at FerryNet. Keep in the hidden system. Did you send a request for squadron? Let's see. No, I don't have one for you. Just send a request. Just go press 4 on your keyboard and look for the squadron button. Press that. Then search for squadrons. Search for squadrons. Use the acronym DRAK or DRKK for the call sign. So I got myself a new fuel scoop so I can fuel scoop faster. Now I'm gonna start looking desperately for this place. I'm doing local, by the way. If I do find the system, that I think it's kind of that, I'll fly towards it. So I'm saying it could be 500,000 light seconds out, and I'll probably fly towards that. Right? I don't have. I should get an SEO drive. Let me see. How much is an SEO drive? I'm fighting this cold like we can't believe. Okay. It's not what I had, but I want to keep it local. It's 2E. This will give me 20. I don't want 20. I want to stay under the threshold, under 9. Okay. Let's go. Let's go out there. Sorry for the drop. Will we like to go fast? Yeah, I like to go fast too, but when I started the game 8 years ago, I wasn't going fast. Actually, it was going very slow. So I'm trying to mimic what I did back then. You understand? Except for the fuel scoop and the DSS scanner, I didn't have those. I didn't buy a very good fuel scoop. So let's go to Trappist. I don't think it's gonna be between here and Trappist, but who knows? Alright, let's see. Okay, application sent. And your game name is Nixon. Nixon? Okay, Nixon. I like that. Approved. You're gonna have to approve on your side also. So you're gonna have to say yes. So that's like a double approval thing. Anyway, I'll give you a rank soon so you can. You said you don't want to withdraw, but it's up to you what you want to do, buddy. So it's up to you. There's plenty of money in the bank, so you can take out whatever you need. Alright, Commander Nixon has joined the squadron. Yeehaw. Welcome aboard. Let me see, can I actually... Let me see if I can promote you. I think I can promote you to below a major. Let's see. Can I promote you? Let's promote you. We're gonna promote you to captain. Can I promote you? Probably not. I did. Oh, okay. But I don't think I can promote you to a major. Let me see. Anything below a major? Yeah, I can't. I gotta get on my main to promote you to a major. Anyway, check out to see how much you can withdraw. If you need the money, use it. If you don't, it's okay. Alright? It's up to you. It's there for the squadron. For me at this point, money is kind of useless because the most important things are materials, other things. That's not money. Money you can make real quick. If I go out to California right now, in about 3 hours, I can make $1 billion. So no worries. Just do what I said about getting your suit and do some scanning. You'll be able to pick up. Like Ogilvy says, I'm being a little bit less optimistic, but you can make a couple of 100 million very quick. Very, very quick. So go do some scanning and then whatever. Some people don't really have time to build all that, but 40 hours, that's a long time, man. That's, wow. Yeah, I wish I knew you before today. I would have helped you out. But one thing I don't like to see is, you know, wasting time. Or it's not that you wasted your time. I'm sure you had some fun, but 20 million you should be able to pick up in about an hour. To be honest with you, Ogre can confirm that. So, and then follow the community goals. So that's another suggestion. Yeah, I'm gonna, let's see what you're gonna say here. What'd you say? Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but first I gotta figure out is bought the right suit yesterday. It's an Artemis suit. It's called Artemis. I'm just killing time. I'm jobless at the moment, so I get me through the day. I get your point. I get your point. I'm not jobless. I just don't sleep much. So, okay, so nothing between formal house and Trappist. Local route. Yeah. This is one of my first ships. So this is the one I use for scanning planets and systems, landing on surfaces. It's the cheapest, right? And it gets pretty good range if you put in a good SEO in it, a good freight shift drive. So it gets very, very good range. I think I got 37 fully outfitted hauler. But being small, it doesn't have hard points. You can't do much with it. You can't do much hauling with it. You know, so it's more or less for covert runs, maybe. I don't even know what you'd use this for. I did a video, but I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't know what to use this ship for. Except for maybe planetary scanning, for exobiology. It's small enough and has a small frame, so you can land on rocky surfaces, hard rocky surfaces. The Cobras, they're wider, and so it might be a little bit more difficult to land. You should look at the powers early because you can get merits. Oh yeah, that's true. Good point. Artemis, right? So you got an Artemis. Very good. It's about 150,000, I think. I'm don't quote me on that. How many weapon blueprints should I get, Moriarty? The best ones are the ones that you're gonna fight later, Thargoid, and there is one, I think, out of the 3 that you can fight human ships, right? But I use what is it? Shark cannons. The other ones are a little bit harder to work with, and they overheat very quickly. So 3, I would say 3. Up to you. Again, it's gameplay is your perspective, whatever you want to do. But I would get all the shark cannons so I can fit it on the Python Mach 2. You can fit the Class 3 shark cannons. Another Guardian. There we go. Come on, 100. Got it. Okay. So, let me land. It literally is a killing machine. The Mach 2 Python. Did they colonize Trappist? Looks like they did. Okay. Are we Obama Enterprise? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, 3 for all the shards. I don't know about anything else. I used plasma, didn't like it. I used the other one, didn't like it. The railgun kind of looking thing. By the time it loads again, you got the Thargoid on top of you. Yeah, that's true, Ogaby. Gauze cannons. I have the gauze. I have the. Was it plasma accelerator? So that's up to you. Take a look at it, read the specs, see which one you think you could work with, and then choose. My style might not be your style. So check it out. Check out what you want to do. Okay, so we did Trappist. Okay. The next one would be Ross 298. But let's fuel. No, we don't need to fuel. Yeah. Gauze cannons are good too. I might go back for another round at the Thargoid sites. Not Thargoids, the Guardian sites. I got gauze and I got plasma. I don't have the shard. So I need to get that on my main guy. Yeah. Yeah, they're the same. The frag cannons are the same as the shard cannons. So, yeah, they're fantastic actually. I like the pacifier. Oh my god, the pacifier is OP, man. Okay. Let's see. Why am I here? I don't even know why I'm here. To repair the ship. But we don't need to repair the ship. Okay, let's keep going. Auto launch. Okay. Next place to go after Trappist is Ross 298. Ross 298. We're looking at the Galactic Center. So we're already going down. If you notice, the trajectory is going down, right? from the Galactic medium, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, so Ross 298. Nine jumps. All right. Also, you can use the shard for human fighting too, human ships. So I think the two is pretty good for that. The class 2. I can't remember actually, because I haven't used guardian weapons on human ships in a long time. Alright, let's keep going. Only 2. Only 2? Yeah. Somebody's already here. They put a little outpost. That's crazy. Fantastic. Let's scan this system. 22. Why am I fuel scooping? I'm leaving. Okay. Okie dokie. Ammonia. So hopefully they come out with something that we can do. Once the power play resets, I'll be doing some power play on this guy. I can't do power play on my main guy because it's already full. I have one care package and it jams everything up, and so I'd rather not bug the care package roster, whatever you want to call it. Huh. So I'll be doing Grom. I'll be doing some Grom power play. Yesterday we did the mining. We did core mining. That was pretty exciting. We got some really good rocks. And I got about 25,000 in maybe 2 hours. I started with surface mining first. And that was a bust. And then I went to core mining, and that was more profitable. I had 2 serendipite core asteroids and 1 monazite. I think I had one other, I can't remember. But anyway, it was profitable, it was good. And that gave me 25,000 merits. So I may be doing that also after I finish the um, missions. Get them out of the way, because they give you an end bonus, end for completing it. So why not? "13 jumps away from you." Well, I'm in the bubble. Raxxla's in the bubble, actually. But everybody's missed it. They just went right by it. It's hiding in plain sight. I say that over and over again, but people say, "You stupid! You stupid, man! You stupid! You don't have a PhD in Raxxla. We do." No, man. I was a brand new player. I just wandered into the system. They were going to knock me out of the sky. I was doing Road to Riches. I was in this hauler, kind of. Copycat hauler. And I wish I just wrote it down where it was. I wasn't thinking. And here I am 8 years later trying to find it. Okay. Again, I asked people if they've seen conflict zones, power play account conflict zones. I haven't seen those in a while. Those are one of my favorite. I take out the Python in those, and they are very nice. Very, very nice. Matter of fact, I gotta build myself a Python for this guy. This guy has to have a Python. Or maybe a Corsair would be better. What do you think, Oberby? Corsair or Python? Alright, system scan. Oh, very nice. Okay. Ooh, red giant. Okay. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Do we have any gas giants? No, we don't. No, we don't. We only have icy bodies. So I cook Chinese food, right? My wife wasn't doing such a great job, and I learned how to cook Chinese food. So I was good for a while with my daughter, right? My daughter was eating Chinese food made by me, of course. And now she's completely Americanized. She doesn't want to eat any more Chinese food. So it's like, Papa, I don't want to eat that anymore. What do you want to eat? Burritos. Burritos, dude. Burritos. Vice, I gotta go. I'll see you guys around. I'll be looking at your videos. Okay, buddy. See ya. See you, fellow brother. See you, Nixon. Nixon has left the building. Okay, so this one's been colonized. Darling, what do you want to eat today? Burrito. Okay. What do you want to eat today? Wrap. How about today? Oh God, so every day it's like she doesn't want to eat Chinese food anymore. So my wife's like, why don't you cook Chinese food no more? I don't cook Chinese food no more because Anna don't want to eat Chinese food. I don't do the accent with her. She gets highly offended when I try to copy her. Why you talk like that? You don't talk like a me. I'm sorry. Yeah, so my daughter likes, she's becoming Americanized, so it's in China. She's becoming Americanized in China. That's great. So I said, sweetie, can I make like stews and chili and how about Texas chili? Okay. Okay. You want Texas chili? Okay. Okay. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that. We're back. I disconnected. I don't know what's going on. There we go. I'm back. All right, let's do some scanning. It's not exciting stuff, but I really hate YouTube. Sorry, guys. Fucking YouTube. Okay. Great. Okay. Let me keep going. If you guys are watching, you're watching. That's okay. If you're not, you're not. Okay. Okay. Let's keep going. This one is taken. Okay. All right, let's see. I want to scan this one because it's already colonized, and that means that it's not going to be here. That's for sure. It's not going to be here. Kepler City. I want to land and turn in some of my data. you guys can hear me, just so you know, the chat's not working. I disconnected so many times it's not able to reconnect. So I can't see what you guys are typing. If you are typing something. Let me see. Okay, so I'm back. My chat's back. Sorry about that, guys. Really sorry about that. Nothing I can do about it. Wonderful YouTube. Usually, most nights I actually do very well. Like the other nights I was doing mining, didn't disconnect once, didn't have a problem once. But it's not that way all the time. It's not that way all the time. Yeah, 20 million in 40 hours. That's, even if he did scanning planets for 40 hours, he would have made more. I guess he wanted to do trading. You know, some people just want to do what they want to do, so it's okay. That's what's good about this game. You do what you want to do, right? Okay, so I want to land and dump my data. Dump my data. So I've been thinking about going on to Twitch also. Stream from Twitch. Hey Moriarty. Stream from Twitch also. So this way, and then use a third-party chat bot. I don't know if that's right, but use that so I can read your chats from YouTube and from Twitch combined. So I was thinking about that. Don't know if that's gonna happen, but we'll see. We shall see. So right now I am in Pisceum sector YFN A7-0, and it's planet 7. So I am scanning everything locally like I did when I first started. And this is definitely not one of the worlds that I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that would probably be way out, like 500,000 light seconds out. That's kind of a target system that I'm looking for. Moriarty, my guess is, and this is deductive reasoning, is that they put all the power play factions surrounding that one system that's permit locked. I really do think it's going to be exploration, but it's not going to be, it might not be ground exploration, It might be horizon exploration. So you can scan ice rings and gather the biological data and then turn that in. So what probably will happen, we'll turn it into the power play ships, and then we get power play bonuses and money and all sorts of things. I don't know. That's what I'm guessing. That's why they brought the power play ships surrounding that one system. Alright, so I'm going to turn in the data, see how much we received so far from previous scans. 5 million, okay. For that one page. Is it 5 million per page or one page? Oh, Pathfinder, I've been promoted. How nice. Okay, so we're going to keep going. That's what I'm thinking it's going to happen. I think it's going to be something related to Horizon exobiology, not Odyssey exobiology. I could be wrong. Then again, if they did Odyssey and they did worlds that have atmospheres, and then we find fauna, not flora, fauna on those worlds, so we find animals, that could be something very exciting, because it'll be the first in 10 years since this game's been out. It'll be the first time that that's happened. So that's another possibility. But the power play ships surrounding that one system is telling me that they're going to do something related to power play. And those factions are going to give you bonuses. Or they're going to give you money and bonuses. I don't know. I'll be honest, I just don't know. Could be a number of things. But I'm very skeptical. And I don't think they were totally retarded to build a dedicated mining ship with a fighter bay. So there's got to be some kind of ship that we're not privy to yet that we can get in the next CG, or we can purchase with ARCs, and we can put in a fire bay that we can do scanning of the asteroid field. That's what I'm thinking, because why have a fighter bay in a dedicated mining ship? No miner in the right mind. You can ask all the dedicated hardcore miners, they will never ever use that for fighter bay. No one will. Okay, this has a water world. Very nice. Let's go and scan it. That'll give us some money. Where's the water world? See, I would say this type of system, but it's got to be way out, like a third or a second sun. Is this the water world? Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know. You'll definitely make a lot of money. It'll probably be something related to power play, so it can get people interested in power play. Maybe to talk to you so you don't get bored to death. That's cute. I'm not bored. Believe me, I'm not bored. It would be nice not to have a stuffy nose and sore throat. That would be very nice. But I'm really hoping for an answer to why they did the fighter bay and that dedicated mining ship. Because with those two modules, the ship is so beautiful. The MVR and the Mach 2 Universal Olympic controller. The ship is just utterly beautiful. And then you have the fighter bay. It's a class 5. It's a class 5, right in the middle of it. So my first clue was that they sold a second ship kit that looks like an exploration, makes the ship look like an exploration ship. It has satellite dish, it has scanners on one side, it beautifies the nacelles, right? So it makes the ship look like an exploration ship. So why would they do that when they made a dedicated mining ship? So my thought is that they're going to do something with exploration. Either you get some kind of scanning system. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Let me get closer. See what I did wrong here. That's a big planet. It's a big planet. Oh, let me just scan the rest of this crap. Okay. Did I get the bonus? No. That's okay. Let's keep going. Pisceum. Let's go. So I'm kind of like excited because my assumptions are usually correct. So I really am hoping that they do what I think they're gonna do. It'll be a new type of mining, a new type of gameplay. It'll be Horizon Exobiology. And that's what I think they're gonna do, because they don't want to. I don't think they want to touch Odyssey, because it's blacklisted on Steam. Nobody. It's like totally negative. So if they do something with Odyssey, they say, well, maybe we're not gonna get the draw that we would get if we do just Elite, and we make Exobiology for Elite, for Horizon. So that's what I'm thinking. But it would be something that probably everybody and their mother is going to sign up for. Like the last CG with the 4 cargo racks, everybody was on. 47,000 accounts. Contributors, 47,000. You know, that's just amazing. 47,000. So I'm hoping it's going to be like that again. Maybe even more. And they're probably going to try to give the new players stuff to do, right? Yeah, it'll promote the T11, so get the new players to buy it, and they'll get the new players to play the game, and so it'll be around that. I think so too. Compromise nav beacon. Okay. Let's keep going. Next jump Ross 298. Then why not make Odyssey free so you can funnel in the funds from both player bases? That's true. Then the game would be free to play. I don't think the board of directors would like that. All right. "22 bodies." Honestly, to tell you the truth, they just need to tweak Odyssey a little bit, and it'll be a kick-ass game, a kick-ass part of a game, right? There's not much they need to do with Odyssey, to tell you the truth. And if people, there we go, Waterworld, number 5. Okay. I hate when it's behind the sun. I actually love Odyssey, be honest with you. And the combat, the ground combat can be challenging at times. It can be. It can. It won't be challenging for a lot of players, the ones who play Call of Duty on a regular basis. But this is not a first-person shooter game. Yeah. I keep saying that because it's true. There's so much to do. Okay. Well, I still got 10 more to go. Where the hell are they? Ah, this is so cute. I like Ozzy too. I definitely got my money's worth. Yeah, man. For the new account, I spent $2.50. $2.50. That's amazing. And like I said, it's not a game that you just don't run out of things to do. Awesome. Okay, so let's go get number 5. Let's go get the water world. And scan it. I keep pressing the tab button to do SEO. I forgot there's no SEO on this. Oh man. Yeah, Odyssey kicks ass. I think so. I don't think the player base is split. I think most people play, they log into Odyssey, but they play Horizon. So they don't do any ground missions. They don't do any kind of ground stuff. So I don't think the player base is split. Very few people play Legacy maybe. But most people log into Odyssey. And they'll just do nothing but Horizon type gameplay. If you know what I mean. Just a few things if they did, it would be great. Like in the beginning, Ogre, when the Odyssey first came out, you went to a settlement. You'd always have scavengers, and a settlement's been turned off or whatever. You turn on the power to a settlement, scavengers will come. You turn on the power, scavengers will come. So you always had scavengers coming. So there was always some kind of fight. So that, I don't know why they turned that off, because people complain, oh man, I have to fight all the time. I just have wanted to turn on the power. So people are complaining. See, I don't like when people complain. Just be quiet. Just let the game be. One person complains and they decide to change the whole game again. So you used to have the missions where you go and get, there's like 3 containers, cargo containers, and you get stuff from there. And usually there's drugs there, Lazarus, Push, Hush. Okay. That used to have scavengers. They used to come like within a few minutes of you landing. So you used to always have to fight. So there was always a fight wherever you went. You get me? All right, next stop, because we did this route, is, and I don't know how to say this, Uliodino. We gotta go to Uliodino. That's a good job, dude. Yeah, we gotta do some missions together. Did I spell that wrong? Oh, it's double L. There it is. And you see how it's going down? Yeah, I'm already below the galactic plane, right? Exactly. 11 jumps. Okay. So yeah, we gotta do some questing together. Do some settlement raids. Settlement massacres. Yeah, like you go to a settlement and it was nothing there. You turn on the power, boom, scavengers show up. So there was scavengers everywhere. There was always something to fight all the time. Now there's not. So you go to a settlement, turn on, and oh, turn on the power. Now what? Nobody shows up. You don't have anybody to fight. Sometimes you do, but not all the time. Oh crap! What is that? All right. So it was, I think, better before. You had to fight things. Now you don't have to fight things. Like a settlement restoration mission, there was always something there. So I don't know what happened. They kind of dulled it down a bit. So I don't know what happened. But I wouldn't have dulled it down. I would have made it more challenging. The AI is a little bit subpar, right? Like you see a guy in a skeleton suit. He's got a skeleton face mask. And he's fully armed, right? And he's wandering around, jumping from roof to roof. And you wonder, I shouldn't turn on the alarms. Nothing's going to happen to me. As soon as they see you, they should turn on the alarms, right? No, they have to scan you first. Oh, let me scan this guy in the skeleton outfit. Let me scan him to see if he's a bad guy. Maybe he's a bad guy. Maybe he will shoot me. No, I'm from T-Mobile Galactic. Did you change your service? Why did you leave us? Because you left us, I have to assassinate you now. Yeah, so there are some things that are a little bit strange. Hey, Johnny, you see that guy jumping from roof to roof? Yeah, Leroy. What do you make of it? He's just scanning stuff, I guess. Yeah, but he's not from here. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Oh well. Let's continue our search for bad guys. Okay. And they move on. So things like that. You don't know why they are so impotent. But I really do like Odyssey. Odyssey's cool. I don't know why it's getting such a bad rap. It did it first. Oh my god, everybody vomit on it. You know? Because I had a lot of bugs. But FDev uses C++ modular system like Unreal Engine, so whatever they bring out, it's gonna have bugs. Let's put it that way, because one module might not be compatible with another. So they don't actually know until the game plays in action. So people are using it, and then they say, "Oh, that's not working right." Okay, I don't really think they have testers to sit there and test the game. That's why they rolled out colonization in beta. because it was a whole bunch of modules and they didn't know what was gonna work, what's not gonna work. Okay, this one's colonized. Okay, let's keep going. So that's why I think they rolled out colonization as a beta. Because that's the way modules have you build out your hauler. No, Tortoise, what's up, buddy? Nice to see you, sorry. It is Tortoise. If you change service, they will send lunatics after you. No, in the 33rd and a half century, T-Mobile's still around, and they're still selling Apple phones. My guys, they go out to the settlements and try to change people's cell phone plans. But little do we know is that nobody actually uses cell phones anymore. It's like the beepers. Nobody uses beepers anymore. So I didn't build the hauler. I just made the hauler gimpish so that it can only do 9 light year jump range. And then I'm doing local route between Fomelhout and whatever. So right now I am in I'm heading towards EDOdyssey. But I'm scanning everything and checking out everything because I'm trying to torture myself to death. This is my 8th account, my 8th attempt to try to find Raxxla. That happened 8 years ago. And I thought by now it would be found because colonization. I really did. But I didn't figure everybody's going to do colonization on the galactic plane, on the galactic medium, like the equator. I thought they were going to go in all different directions. And Raxxla's like to the south. It's below the galactic plane. The galactic medium. Okay. This one has nothing in it either. How far away is this? 18,000 light years. Nope, I won't have anything. Okay, so keep going. I'm gonna get some sleep. See you later. See you later, Moriarty. Take care, buddy. Oh yeah. They used to pay a lot more for scanning stuff. Man, they used to pay a lot. But they nerfed it. Like everything, they nerfed it. Again, because people complain. Oh, you're paying it so much for this and da 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 da. Oh my goodness, shut up. Stop complaining. Okay, so we are scanning everything possible. What I have noticed is I haven't seen much biology. Of all the systems I scanned and all the plants I scanned, barely any biology right now. Is the CG over? It's been more than 2 hours already. Is the CG over? Let's see. "27 minutes for the CG. Cool. Very nice. Alright. Definitely not here. And there's a populated system too. That's nice. Let's keep going. This is not a carbon copy of my first ship. I think they might have changed things around, configured things differently, but I was getting maximum 9 light year jump range with the outfitting that I did. 9. Low end, I think it was 7. Cool. Okay, we're finished anyway. No heat sink, so steam bath time. I really wish they'd do something with Raxxla already. Oh my god. Make it the most excellent DLC ever created. You'd have everybody coming back to this game. You'd have new players, you'd have old players, returning player. Everybody would come back to this game. Just for Raxxla. And the good thing, they would make a lot of money. It would be like a brand new game. I don't know why I haven't figured that out yet. If they do a DLC, it'll be like they don't have to code anymore. It'll be like a brand new game. Okay, so this one's inhabited. This one looks like a nice system. Look at that. But it's definitely not here. Okay, let's keep going. $4,000 tons for the low first top 75%. You believe that? 4,000 tons. Wow. That's a lot. It's not a lot if you have a Panther Clipper, but it's a lot if you don't. It's like 6 runs with a normal ship. That's a lot of work for just one cargo rack. They should have just made it 2 cargo. Why couldn't they do 2 cargo racks? I don't get that. Why not 2 cargo racks? Okay. Okay, this one's been scanned already. Okay. Let's see. There's a nice port. We should go see. Go do some shopping. The team play is peer-to-peer. It's on a peer-to-peer system. So they use peer-to-peer system in the game, so they can actually do an auction house, because you can use the same system to do the auctions. So I was hoping that they would do some kind of auction. It's like you put stuff up for auction, and you need an item, you need this, and anyway, my thought, just a thought. Okay, looks like I'm gonna get Ivory Cobra again. Yep, Ivy Cobra. There you are. Shoot. The CG must have flipped. Let's see. 20 minutes left. Oh man. That's 2 times I've got Ivy Cobra. And 2 times. Oh God. Let's see, I actually posted new videos today. Oh, look at that. Content. Yeah, the Eagle. The Sidewinder and the Eagle. Tomorrow, the Hauler. And on Thursday, the Adder. One of my favorite ships, actually. The Adder is not bad. I like the Adder. Before the Cobra Mark 5, that's all I did with the Adder. I do ground missions with it. Very versatile. Liked it. Come on. I thought they fixed the problem traveling between systems. Okay. Let's connect. Sorry about that, guys. Not my fault. I don't do disconnects from servers. So is it 2 p.m. is supposed the CG is supposed to end at 2 p.m., right? So what time is it at UTC? What time is that now? What time is it UTC? Time at UTC. 1:42 p.m. Okay. So it's what, 8 hours behind? Yeah, something like that. Come on, come on. So frustrating. So this account will get 130 million. Everybody else will get 110. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So 8 accounts. It's 900 million. Come on. It's not connecting. Just not connecting. What's going on? Oh, man. I hate this crap. Come on. $15 for the CG10. Probably that's why I disconnected, because everybody's trying to get to the station to bring in that last bit. That's probably what's going on. That's why I can't connect. It's craziness. $14. One car. They should have done 2 cargo racks, a 5 and a 4. They should have done a 4. Okay, guys, it doesn't look like I'm connecting. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to chase FDev around the internet etherverse. What the hell, man? It's just not connecting, not loading the game. That's the second time it disconnected. Second time. Okay. There we go. Finally. Jeez Louise. So here we are. With just a few minutes of the CG left. 12 minutes. It would have been nice if they did a 5 and a 4. It wouldn't have been much different. Are the servers gonna go down at 2 o'clock? Does anybody know? Oh, here we are. We're back. God damn it. And I lost my route. Ah, gosh. Alright, so I was going to UL Leo, no, double L, right there. 3 jumps. Okay. Alright, let's go. Deep space and lumbar. Hold on a second. Oh, it's just 2. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I'm probably disconnecting because of servers are being overused right now. People are probably hauling their last bit of ore, cheddar. 10 minutes left. But they've been doing pretty good with the CGs. I really do like the CGs lately. Alright. This one has an Earth lumbar, has an Earth-like world. It's not what we're looking for, but we can scan this world and make some moolah, some cheddar. Who likes cheddar? I like cheddar. Cheddar. If you haven't turned in your loot, do it now. You've got about 10 minutes left. 10 minutes. 10 minutes, it's all over. 10 minutes left. $10. 10 minutes left. But it's not what they expected to do. If they had the second cargo rack, they'd make it 100% right now. 100% completion. They're really below the number. All right.
Surface scan
Perfect. Let's keep going. We're going to Ulio Dino. Next one is this one. It'd be nice to get that cargo rack. If it was a 5 and 1 4, that would be even better. They should have started with 4s and worked their way up. First do 3s, then 4s, then 5s, then 6, then 7s. Right now it should be a 7 cargo rack, 1 7. They'd be like, they would be complete. Not minus 55% complete. They'd be 100% complete. But I don't work for FDev. I should work for FDev. I should send them my resume. We should write Elon Musk and tell him to buy the game. Say, Elon, you're into space. Buy this game. It'll only be like, I think he can get it for $50 million. Because he's into space. He's SpaceX. This game should be his. That's a lot of freaking. Yeah, Ogre. I don't think anybody plays this game. I don't think they actually play video games. I do think they have testers, or they have somebody, or here's a biological too. Here's another biological too. They might have testers, but the testers are not gonna be religiously playing this game like we do. Alright, so very nice. Okay. Somebody build a system here. Okay. Let's keep going. One more jump and we're there. I really don't think there's anybody playing this game at FDev. I don't think they play any of the games they make. That's why they're not doing so well. And this game has a foundation. It was built by the people before the current group that are designing and building the games. It was built by Braden. Alright, we have a Earth-like world here, so we're gonna scan it. It's number 5. Again, number 5. Why? No, that's a water world. Why the 5s? It's within the Goldilocks zone, so I guess it's okay. All right. See, the latest games that they made were Jurassic, right? The roller coaster one. They really haven't made any winners lately, so I watched Jurassic Acid Gaming play Jurassic World, I guess it's called. Who knows? So it's kind of like a zoo that you have to build. Planet Zoo. Kind of along the lines of that game. Okay. One last one. Let's actually scan Planet 5. Let's go to Planet 5 and scan it. Okay. The CG's finished, my friends. Let's see what happens with the next CG. I'm hoping that we have something special along the lines of something really special. Let's see. With that mystery, with that girl that went missing. Let us see. Not too far away. Let's get closer. Yeah. What's up, Pazuzu?
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scanned.
Okay. Let's go to the station. What do they build here? Nothing? Huh, okay. Let's go to the station. I gotta get some water. I'm parched. And then park it and dump our data. I didn't make much money off of this. It's better to do exobiology. So maybe that's why they're doing exobiology in space. So you scan rings. If you find life, you get extra money, which you don't normally get from scanning rings. I'm thinking it's something to do with exobiology. So the community goal is officially ended. 22,694 contributors. We only achieved tier 4 out of 5. As a group. The goal was 600 million tons. We brought in 330 million, which was at 55% of the goal. I have a bad feeling about that. To tell you the truth, it should be higher. I have a real bad feeling that we're gonna get, like when we got 5 trailblazer ships, we should add like 10. In any case, I was able to get top 50. That's nice. So overall, on my 8 accounts, 900 million for a little bit of work. 20 minutes on each account. That's very nice. All right. I just have a bad feeling that that reduced number somehow is going to screw us. Like with the trailblazer ships. If we had more, they'd be scattered out beyond the bowl. Let's see how much I made after that. Probably not much. Another 2.3 million, so that's about 8, almost 8. Okay. Okay. I did do Pathfinder. Okay. So let me see where I'm at. Can I go more? Probably not. Let's see. So let me show you guys what I'm doing, what I'm looking at. Is it this one? Yeah. So we've done Fomalhaut, Trappist, Ross 298, and Uliodino. So I know it's beyond this. So this is to be continued tomorrow. I'm gonna do it. I'm probably gonna do this tomorrow. Do some colonization as well. Maybe I'll do colonization tomorrow because this was a little bit boring. can't do 2 days in a row of this. So, and I haven't done colonization in a while. And there's stuff to build. So, let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. I'll decide. Guys, I really appreciate you showing up and being patient with all the hoo-ha that happened. Seriously. Too bad. If I roll back to Windows 10, I might have issues that I can't fix. But Windows 11 sucks. Goat balls. So anyway, that's something for the future. So tomorrow we will see what we'll do, if it's going to be this or the colonization or something else. I feel like joining a ground conflict or some kind of power play conflict. But we'll see tomorrow. 07 Commanders, thank you for joining me, and you guys have a great and wonderful day.